Mr. Hitler, if you think we're on the run. We are the boys who will stop your little game. We are the boys who will make you think again. 'Cause who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done? Mr. Brown goes off to town on the A21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Now pay attention, everyone. I brought you here into the Scouts' dressing room because the vicar has made a special request to hold some function or another in the main hall. Now, I want to review the disposition of our troops in the somewhat broader... Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right, Sergeant.
Broader strategical picture as it now is.
In other words, where do we tell Jonesy to stick his bayonet?
That's all, Walker. Now, Hitler is across the channel here, licking the wounds that we inflicted on him at Dunkirk. But make no mistake about it, he's a desperate and dangerous man. And perhaps even more so now that he's become enmeshed with our ally, the Russian bear.
I always thought that they were communists.
We won't go into that now, Godfrey. In times of stress, one can't be too choosy about one's bedfellows.
As Robinson Crusoe said when he met Man Friday.
Now, we are standing shoulder to shoulder here on the shores of dear old Blighty. In the middle, Jack Tar is ruling the waves. And in the skies above us are...
The Brill Cream boys.
The Brill. Now, as I was saying, you're late on parade, Pike.
Sorry, Mr. Manring. Sir?
Now, there's far too much of this laxity going on.
What did you say? There's too much laxity. Funny thing to give a lecture about.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself, Pike?
My mum wouldn't let me have my tea until I'd tidied my room.
You should come without your tea.
Well, she won't let me come out without my tea.
Now, I'm going to take a very serious view of this absence without leave. Take his name, Sergeant.
Yes, sir, yes.
Now, as I was saying, the enemy is here in his phalanxes, and we... you take his name?
Yes, sir, yes, 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 yes.
I didn't see you write it down.
But I don't have to write it down, sir. I know it.
Someone, when I tell you to take a man's name down, I want you to take it down in case you forget it.
Well, I'm hardly likely to forget it, am I, sir? I mean, I've known it for 19 years.
I'm not suggesting that you forget the man's name. I'm suggesting that you put it down so that you won't forget that you've taken it. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you do, sir. You do. Yes.
Right.
He doesn't make himself clear to me.
Now, you go with that handkerchief.
Just tying a knot in it, sir.
What for?
What, to remind me to take down Pike's name?
Wouldn't it be simpler to write it down?
I haven't got any paper.
I would have thought that you, as a senior NCO, would have had enough initiative to borrow a piece of paper.
Yeah, well,
Can anybody lend Sergeant Wilson a piece of paper?
No. You see, he didn't want us to have anything in our pockets when we came on duty. Just our rank, name and number.
In case one of us was captured.
Yeah, you didn't want to show any intelligence.
Some of us haven't got too much to show.
All right, sit
I
down.
don't want any
Corporal,
Don't start.
Corporal, sit down. You see me after the parade.
Blimey, it was only a joke.
War is no joke. What was I saying?
Stick it. Stick it on the board.
Stick it on the board.
Pike's name!
Ah, yes, that's a very good suggestion. Do that, Sergeant Williams.
Yes, of course I must, sir. Where's the chalk?
I don't know, I haven't got the chalk.
Well, you had the chalk, sir, when you made the diagram.
I haven't got the chalk.
Well, I mean...
Well, it's on down
What?
there. There it is.
Oh,
There's
thank
the
you, Jonesy. Thank you so much. How kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I find that exceedingly humiliating.
Oh, don't be a Jesse. What does it matter?
Well, I'll tell me mum and she won't give him his egg.
As I was saying, Hitler and his lackey Mussolini are here, across the channel. We are guarding our strong points, which are the Stones Amusement Arcade here, and the Novelty Rock Emporium here, with our advanced headquarters in the middle here at the Marigold Tea Rooms. Now, here we come to a rather serious technical point. It's quite on the cards that Adolf has got these places very well taped. After all, we've been here for quite a long time. He has air reconnaissance, photographs, espionage reports, and so on. In short, he could well observe our comings and goings. Now, the point is, what are we going to do about it?
Don't go so often.
You're being very tedious today, Walker.
When we was in the Sudan, we used to have to employ a little wrinkle. Because when the Fuzzy Wuzzies discovered where our headquarters was, we had to move to an elsewhere. And when they came at us with their great weapons to the place where we wasn't, we fired on them from the place where we was. Then we went in with a cold steel. And they couldn't abide that. They didn't like it.
No, all right.
They didn't like it.
Thank you.
I haven't finished yet, sir.
I think you've made your point. Thank you.
He doesn't let you finish, does he? That's it. He doesn't let you finish.
Right. Now, so, if Hitler thinks that we are here, or here, as from tonight, we are, in fact, going to be here. Now, can anybody tell me what that is?
A box with a dunce's cap on.
No, it's Harris's orphanage. Holiday home hut.
Right, Walker. The Harris Orphans Holiday Home Hut. Now, it has good strategic position, very good observation, and an all-round field of fire.
Ah, and 3 dozen screaming kids.
No. They were moved to a safer place after Dunkirk.
They used to wear little blue aprons and little straw hats, and they built the most marvellous sandcastles. I used to want to join in with them because they always look so happy.
Yes, that's the place, Godfrey.
Sissy and I had 3 of them to tea one day, and they had cream buns. My word, you should have seen the way they tucked in.
Oh, I've forgotten the taste of cream buns, you know. I really
Do you
have.
remember at the Marigold tea rooms they used to fill the buns with cream while you waited?
That's right, yes, I always used to lick the sugar off first. You stuck up your nose and made you sneeze. It was very difficult to get that out.
Yes, all right. Get that, all right. Be quiet, everybody.
I'm so sorry, beg your pardon.
Can we get back to the technical situation?
Yes, of course, I'm so sorry, beg your pardon.
Right. Now, if Hitler attacks us here, or here, from now on, we shall give him everything we've got from here. The Harris Orphans Holiday Home Hut.
Is it? No.
Do, shut!
All right, as well.
As you were. Come on, Godfrey, as you were at the double. Come along now, sit down like the officer said.
I thought Sam Wilson was in charge of this guard.
Yes, sir, well, I'm second in charge, sir.
Where's Sam Wilson?
Well, he got a little bit drowsy, so I said he ought to have 40 winks.
40? The all clear hasn't gone. He's the guard commander. He's supposed to be awake and alert at all times.
Yeah, I know that, sir, but well, you know, I said I'd wake him up as soon as the invasion started, sir.
Wilson! Wilson!
Give it a rest, Mavis.
Wilson, wake up!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, sir. Do beg your pardon. I'm so sorry. Is anything wrong?
Come outside.
Right, sir. Right. Oh.
Now, Wilson, what? Wilson! Come outside.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir. Just putting on my boots.
Would I give you an order? You must jump to it.
Yes, of course, sir. Right.
Right,
yes.
follow me.
Right, I will, sir. Yes, follow you then. Yes, sir. Yes?
Where's your hat?
Here, sir, here.
Well, put it on.
Right, sir. I'm so sorry, sir. Would you mind holding that for a moment? It's very difficult to do this without a mirror, you see. Awfully difficult. There. Is that quite nice, do you think?
No, never mind that. Now, here, you're supposed to be setting an example to the men.
Yes, that's right, yes.
How can I expect them to be on their toes during an alert if you're fast asleep?
Well, you see, nothing very much was happening, sir, so I thought I'd have a little nap, you see, and I've had so many disturbed nights lately, what with the air raids and one thing and another.
Not interested in your excuses.